Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Polo and I love making doll toys and Disney videos. So if you like this kind of content, definitely stay tuned to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing in detail, as I already took them out of the box, this beautiful couple, that is Briar Rose and Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty. Now, this couple was released as part of the second wave of the designer Fairytale line, and I believe that was around 2012 or so, so it's been a minute. But anyway, I have them here. They're super collectible, and I'm in love with these limited edition designer fairy tale dolls because they're just so dreamy and I love all the classics. So here we have the outer packaging. Well, it actually, there is like a window display that in my opinion, it's quite possibly the best packaging Disney store has offered for this size, at least. That is my opinion. And then this is like the concept art that was used for the dolls, and I'm loving the concept art. Actually, there are differences though now when we see the dolls, but I mean it's not too bad. Although from the concept I would say that the dress would be kind of very flowy and quite possibly two layers there, and the shawl also seems to be very flowy. Obviously this is the scene where they're meeting each other for the first time in the forest, and then for the prince they've completely reimagined him. Here the sculpt, they actually started with new sculpts for the princess this very same year, so the sculpt for the prince seems to be much more realistic, and the outfit is completely different from the one in the animation, but nevertheless it's pretty cool, I would say. I kind of like it. And then here we can read Briar Rose and Prince Philip. There is this brocade all around. Then the concept art continues in both sides. There is a damask sort of like a pattern in magenta color and a lighter pink. We can read Disney designer fairy tale there, right there too. And now I'm going to show you, okay, the back of the box. Let's hope I can read it. It's in English and French, and here it actually specifies a little bit more about well, what's special about this set. Yeah, so I'm going to read it for you, so you can have like a bit of an insight. Blessed at birth with the gifts of beauty and sung by the good fairies but cursed by the evil Maleficent, Princess Aurora grows up to be a kind, gentle, and beautiful young woman. One day, while singing to her animal friends in the woods, she meets and falls in love with a handsome prince who, unbeknownst to her, is her betrothed, Prince Philip. A dangerous journey ensues, but it is True's love kiss that saves Sleeping Beauty from Maleficent's wicked curse, allowing her and her prince to live happily ever after. Then we move to the dolls and we find Aurora and details of her outfit and Prince Philip. Beautiful blonde hair styled with signature corals, soft mint green satin blouse trimmed with delicate lace, dramatic black velvet corset bodice embroidered with gold roses, and then deep purple suede shawl gently draped over her shoulders, matching a lavender gown with a smooth velvet overlay embellished with gold embroidered roses and sparkling gems. Sounds very promising, right? And then handsomely styled in a light gray textured tunic with black piping and royal red satin lining, rose gold claps and matching gold embroidered cuffs complete his regal look. So that is for Philip. And now I will just go and show you the dolls. Oh, and here we have them out of the box, completely free from the package. And this is such a lovely couple. It really is. Um, okay, so I will start showing you the details of Prince Philip. As I was mentioning, he's having this new sculpt, well, new at the time, that is much more realistic than the animated one, which I also love. They decided to go and use this one, and he's having this outfit that is pretty cool. I would have liked it to be much more like medieval, like with the puffy sleeves and things like that. The color gray, I don't like it as much, but it's good quality. I mean, it's good quality. It has a bit of embroidery here in the cuffs, what appears to be a fleur-de-lis. um so that just about it, like the whole embroidery, it's there. And then he has this tunic that it's all one piece that velcros in the back, so they're not like individual layers. Well, the belt can be velcroed separately, and it's made out of a pleather material. And so they're like different layers, but they're all stitched together, and it appears to have like a shirt, and then the tunic, or at least like the border of it has a lining in red, and then it's kind of padded or stitched in a way that it gives like that sort of like quilted padded finish. And it's also like a pleather material. And then the trousers are a combination of gray and brown, I would say, and they're like a sturdy cotton material, so very nice quality. And then he's having these boots with a bit of like wear to add to the realism, and then the points of articulation are around the elbow, shoulder, and obviously the bend and snap knees that will only make him appear to be like walking, not quite sitting but walking. And I think it's pretty cool. But the true jewel here in this set is Aurora as Briar Rose. She's so beautiful. I'm going to make a video showing all three Aurora dolls that I have from both Designer Fairytale and the Ultimate Princess Celebration, and we can see the differences in the face molds, the face paint job as well, and then the its hair. In this one, I particularly like the little curl that it's like actually put at the end of the fringe, and because sometimes it's like right in the middle, which it's how it's supposed to be, but the way it's executed, it's too tacky and too I don't know, it's like it's all embedded in glue and it doesn't have movement. But this one appears to have a bit more movement. And then her face, now the new face mold, mm, mm, it's much more like chubby. It's very beautiful though, but this early face mold was very slender. And yeah, you will see the differences when I upload the side to side comparison. She's having a bit of eyeshadow in metallic pink and silver, I would say, and she's looking to this side, like almost like knowing that Prince Philip is behind her, which is like so accurate to the movie. She has a little bit of blush and rosy, pale pink lip color, and then she has a hairband made out of satin with black rhinestones that go from one side to the other. I actually washed her hair, so it's incredibly soft. And because it was crazy, I have washed the hair for all Auroras that I have in my collection, aside from the one from Mattel, from the signature uh Mattel one. And this one is the one that I actually took all the residue of, because for the others I have left a little, and you will see right now when I turn her around, she's having this shawl that is actually sewn to this skirt, the over skirt here, and I have not taken it off because I think it displays beautifully like this, and I never untied it. So on one side it's this suede material, and on the other, which I like better even, so maybe I will cut it someday and I will put it the other way around. I don't know, to me she looks like very wintry theming in a way, because the velvet fabric, the velvet bodies, and then the sort of like velvety suede shawl gives me those vibes. But on the other side it's a very beautiful shiny purple satin. And okay, so there are like three pieces. There's the very pale green blouse that has long sleeves. Well, they're quite long, I would say. They reach, or they're 2/4, I would say, up until there, as you can see. And there is a little bit of lace around the collar that is very, very beautiful. That is one piece. Then on top of that we have the bodice that is black with embroidery in gold and rhinestones in gold, and these are little roses, and these also come off with velcro in the back. And then we have the skirt that is all one piece. Here I was left a little disappointed, and I'll tell you why. I mean, I love it, just in general. I would have preferred to be shorter so we could see the feet, because in this, being true to the animation, this skirt isn't like really reaching the floor or the ground. I mean, it's very pretty. I love the outer skirt, but here is one of my disappointments. Is that there is only one layer, or well, actually there are different fabrics stitched together to be one layer, and this frontal panel, I don't like it as much. I mean, it has a nice flower pattern, but it's a very sturdy material, almost like, you know, not quite plasticky, not paper, something in between, that makes it super sturdy and nothing like flowy, which in the concept art or in the artwork, the dress appears to be flowing very nicely, and that is a pity. And so these two panels are stitched here like this, and I would have rather have like a whole layer of this, but like, I don't know, a very soft satin instead. So it's this one. But anyway, I mean, it looks good. It's different to, it's quite different to how we can find her in the movie, but still looks designer and, you know, traditional still, or close to the animation in a way. And so all this is printed, and then she has beautiful embroidery. I have her on a stand right now, this acrylic metacrylic stand, but she has this beautiful embroidery over the velvety parts with roses and rhinestones as well. And then there are like lots of rhinestones, quite possibly one of the dolls that have more more rhinestones, the most actually, around this cat. There is like a group of rhinestones here in purple, and then they are just going all the way down, like that. What you see, like the color, I mean, that is one thing I don't particularly like. The thing is, to apply these rhinestones, they had to first apply glue, and then the glue as time has passed, has left a residue that is quite noticeable in this velvety material, as you can see, and it would appear to be like dusty, but in reality it isn't. It's just like it's the glue. So that is why I don't know, I would have chosen other materials for the skirt that would have been so much more flowy, and not this velvety sturdy one. But anyway, I mean, for the bodice is fine though. That is cool. As you can see, continues on the back, and it's sewn in the middle. And then here we can appreciate have very long hair, again, and after it's been washed and conditioned, she's lost a bit of the curls, but the curls were incredibly crazy, honestly, especially for this one. And I don't hate it. I love that she's having super long hair, and it's a very nice shade of blonde as well. It's very soft. And then I'm thinking that maybe one day I will actually work on ringlets for her, so it's going to look super cool. And she's having this super articulated body with like the elbows, the wrist, these are the hands right here, the all hands. And then one thing I kind of like is that she has this sort of like tool underneath to keep the shape. It's quite open actually, or wide. And then she has the articulated knees and ankles, and she has black flats. And then the skirt on its own has like this lace on the frontal panel, and these in white, and this gold one all around the rest of the skirt. I mean, she's very beautiful. She's very beautiful. In the video in which I will be comparing all the Aurora dolls, I will also feed the singing one that I have that is also dressed as Briar Rose. So you can see the differences. That one is closer to the animation, but this one is very beautiful as well. It's just that I would have made the skirt a little bit more flowy, but she looks pretty cool. I love her face. I love how she's looking to the side. I love how they've executed the curl. I love the super long, super soft hair. I don't know, I'm in love really. So I hope you've enjoyed this review and it's been helpful for all of you if you're a collector. And I would like to know what you think about it, or which one of the princesses is your favorite, which one is your favorite designer fairy tale couple. And yeah, we'll be reviewing so many more. If you like this kind of content, I would definitely stay tuned. And if you've enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. For now, I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.